Hi, guys, and welcome to episode 21 of Behind Track Limits. We are going to be reviewing the Saudi Arabian race. So let's see what happened. Oh my gosh. Chaos.
Oh.
Pure chaos.
But let's go to Thursday. Thursday,
Oh
part of the track was only just getting done and was only like the FIA. It was Thursday, wasn't it, that the FIA approved
Wednesday. It would pass the inspection on Wednesday, but it was still under construction on Tuesday.
Like, imagine that. Imagine going to a track and it like only just being finished.
How they passed the inspection is beyond me.
Oh, honestly. Like, what's everyone's thoughts on the track? Like, what were you feeling?
Sector 1 is gorgeous. Sector 1 is sublime. Sector 2 and 3, it's
the first turn is not it.
No, this is chaos.
It's so tight.
Chaos.
It is
So
pure
tight.
chaos. Like, every F2 race start, a car went straight off.
Yeah.
Like, everyone. And then, like, because there were so many red flags, that had another start and then another went off. And by the end, the middle bit where the first two corners are, it was like an F2 car graveyard. And I was so surprised that in F1, the first corner, no one was out. I was like, I can breathe.
I know.
Everyone
I
can
was watching
breathe.
the F2 and I was like, oh my god, like everyone kept going off. So I was so nervous for the F1 to start.
Mhm.
It was okay. It was okay.
I loved it. I mean, I aged about 4 years yesterday during the race, but I actually loved it. It's Monaco and fast, and I love Monaco.
Yeah.
But I love it.
It's a bit dangerous, isn't it? 'Cause it's, I think
Very.
it's such like a high speed track. It just scared me so much. Like they were just going every lap, and I was like counting down the laps till it was finished.
Yeah, I think it got to like the second restart, and by the second restart, the race was supposed to be finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? 2.5 hours? I think I was watching it till like 10 o'clock last night. It was really late.
So
Yeah.
late.
Crazy.
But same with the F2, weren't it? The F2 was on like really, really late as well, and it was like,
Yeah, and then because of that Enzo and Theo crash, that there was spent ages on the track there. But before that, there was a Porsche crash in the Porsche Challenge. So then that delayed the F2 track race, and then the F2 race delayed the F1 race, and it was sort of just all went back a bit. But it was a late one.
Yeah.
appreciate Enzo and Theo are both okay.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yes.
Enzo.
That was awful.
Yes.
I saw that and I thought, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
It was scary.
That was horrible. The whole time, when you just have that feeling in your stomach.
Yeah, when they're not replaying
They weren't
it.
showing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they said
At least they did it better though. At least they did it better this time after Roman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they were replaying that for ages whilst
They
it was
were.
still
And Daniel
happening.
Ricciardo was complaining about that, wasn't he?
But Friday practice, that was a bit chaotic as well. Loads of everyone decided to
Saturday.
spin off, crash.
Yeah,
Charles
Charles' big
didn't know if he'd
crash.
make it. That was quite mega.
It's always
when
the
that was
last
like a
minute he
big
crashes.
chunk.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I've been set in class, and I just read like the track's melting. I was like, "Excuse me,
What?
the track is
That was Anna.
melting."
That was Anna. Anna
No,
messaged me. She
honestly.
was like, the track's melting.
Basically, we're on Thursday because we wanted to go and have a look round. We were like trying to contact Martin, who's the CEO, and he was like, I'm really sorry, I've got a massive problem at the minute, I can't see you. And I was like, what could that problem be? And then I got told that the track like hadn't set properly and the sun was making it worse, and it was all going a bit chaotic because the F2 races were trying to go, and then the paddock club floor was breaking. I was like, is this race going ahead? But,
This is actually gonna happen.
right, it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
But mixture of emotions.
It was some emotions, and then Saturday, quali came around.
No, it was the first one was final practice 3, yellow.
With
Was it
Lewis?
flag? And Lewis, it was that again. stewards again. Oh, honestly, it's just been like back and forth with like stewards, non-stewards,
I feel
stewards.
like
Because I heard with the double yellow that apparently there was a marshal waving a yellow flag and he wasn't meant to be waving a yellow flag.
yeah, that was one incident, and there was one on the straight.
I don't know when that one
as well.
was.
Yeah, because the one on the straight, obviously, like it's a straight, obviously, and it turned off as he got there, weren't it? So it wasn't really like classed as one. Because if it turns off, then it turns off in that moment. But then with the dawdling, I didn't get, like, they kept saying about the dawdling and so many people kept doing it, and I'm like, why are people not getting, like, say if that was in like MotoGP, like people get done for like dawdling so bad, and they said this weekend dawdling's going to be a big problem and they're going to like cut down on it. People kept doing it and nothing happened. I'm like, whoa, all right, you're going to do something. But they just so
You tell him, Ella, you
I was
tell
a
him.
bit confused on that one because like the Skylot was like ranting and raving about dawdling, and then nothing happened from it. I was like, oh, never mind then.
Yeah. Another thing that just was not it was Mercedes' communication with their drivers. They almost put Nikita Mazepin in a very, very dangerous crash.
Yep.
Like, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the communication.
Obviously, if somebody's behind you. Sorry, I'll go on.
Almost as bad as Ferraris. Mercedes took a note out of Ferrari's book this weekend. That's what I
Well,
say.
if you're on a cool down lap, you're obviously going to go slow. But normally they're saying XYZ is on the hot lap behind, move out the way. That's what they normally say on their GPS system. They have it, they can see. They can clearly see he's going 200 miles an hour behind.
Yeah.
You know, the Haas isn't very fast, but come on. Like, you had ample time to tell your driver that Mazepin, of our people, is coming behind you and you just didn't move. So that happened twice.
It was a bit of a strange one, to be honest.
Yeah. So qualifying. Let's get to qualifying.
Oh, qualifying.
I'm really sorry, but I've never been so satisfied in my life. I'm really actually, am I sorry? I don't think I am.
I was happy as well.
I was buzzing.
Yeah.
Can we block Anna for the next 10, 15 minutes?
Thank you.
We might want to do that to Gracie as well, because Gracie will also back Clarice
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there's something coming. I was so happy. I just was so happy in Q3. But to be fair to Max, he was on a flyer, and if he didn't touch the ball, he would have been on
Hear
pole.
my reaction to quali. Do you want to hear? Because I video my reaction.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
Yeah.
Are we ready for this?
Wait, you didn't.
Are you screaming?
Oh my God.
My
I've got
sister told me to get a grip and I'm really sad. And I was like, I
Wow.
don't understand what's just happened.
Oh my God. Let me show you my dad's reaction. Honestly, he was like explaining everything, and I was like, Dad, like, what are you doing? Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Honestly, it was pain.
See that there? That's his drive shaft. You watch. There. It's there. You see? Boom, 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 boom.
My dad's a massive Hamilton fan, so I think he was very satisfied when it happened.
But the thing that was even better was there was these two like Max fans next to me, and every time Lewis came past, they would be like booing him, and they were like, "Yeah, he's got this lap. He's got this lap. He's winning. He's on pole, guys. It's all right, guys. He's on pole." And then he crashed, and I was like,
Oh. Honestly, I was like, I thought he was gonna do it. It's like I was on FaceTime with somebody, and then like we were like, oh my god, like purple sector, and then we were like, he's doing it, and then he crashed, and I was like, I literally screamed. I was like, what the fuck? Someone must have thought I got murdered or something in my accommodation because I screamed.
Yeah, me
"Hey, in
too.
there, Ellie."
I've never felt pain the same. I had to go to a party after that.
You're just sat in the corner crying.
I had to look people in the eye after that. I had to speak to people.
Oh my God.
I took that weekend off from socializing, and I've never been happier that I did it. Because I went straight to bed after this. I was done. I was done Saturday.
Out.
I didn't. I'm going out next weekend. I hope I don't regret that.
Oh, I'm working Friday and Saturday night.
I'm working on Sunday. I'm working this
Loads
Sunday.
of people that are working on Sunday. I'm like, I thought this was like a day off.
Yeah. It'll be a national holiday.
Yeah. Do you know in Bahrain? I was like talking to people, and because their weekend starts on a Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday's like their first day of the week. All the kids, because the race is on a Sunday, all the kids and all the schools are shut on Sunday for the race because it's like such a big thing. And I'm like, we should have that in England, although we don't even go to school on Sunday. But like Friday, we still get school. Where have you gone? We still have a day off on Friday. You know,
We should.
I mean, in qualifying, we had bloody Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz out in Q2, which I was like, what is this? What? No.
Yeah, Danny was so good, and then he was out in Q2, and I was like, what happened? You were so good a minute ago.
Literally.
George got through.
we got lost in translation.
Sebastian and Lance.
Oh, they
What the hell?
had a really awful weekend. I felt so sorry for them. Seb was like, I thought I did it. I thought I was through.
Yeah, when
He
it
was
was
so
like,
upset.
radio, he was so like mind blown that he didn't get up there.
He didn't get, it was just so they were just so off the pace.
Pace.
But they said that on Friday because I think their pace like was off on Friday. Obviously, the Aston Martin just isn't suited to the track isn't suited for the car.
Yeah.
And he was just saying, he's saying, like they're happy with what they're doing. That's what I was listening to on like Friday when I was watching the free practice sessions. They were happy what they're doing, but obviously it wasn't. But then again, they were so good in like Baku and Monaco, and you think, hang on, that's a street circuit as well, and that's high speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the AlphaTauris, they were quite good, both of them in Q1 as well.
Yuki Tsunoda's doing so well these past
Yuki had a
few
great time.
races.
The only thing is with the AlphaTauris, they can put such a good lap together. Like Pierre can put a blinding lap together, but their race pace it's just not it. Like the race
Non-existent.
Yeah. Obviously, Alpine are gonna overdo them in the constructors, especially now because of like Ocon, Alonso the week before. So yeah,
Ocon had an insane race.
I don't know, so good.
I feel like he did not get the credit he needed. He deserved.
He deserved that podium upright.
When did he come from? 9th, was it?
Yeah, he qualified 9th.
He literally got overtaken like 2 seconds.
I couldn't believe
Less than that, like.
And because we were all like so excited that Lewis won, it was like, oh my god, wait, Bottas is third as well.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, how about that after the most dramatic race? It's still a Hamver, but podium. I was like,
Scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the last one ever.
oh my goodness, imagine. I think Valtteri's, he won't win. Do you think Valtteri's had his last win already?
Yeah.
Let's not underestimate these cars next season because we know nothing yet.
I know, I can't wait.
So we know Haas might be pulling through.
All the lower teams have put their money on next year's cars, so they have more to spend.
Oh my goodness.
But do you really think an
Haas
Alfa
Williams,
Romeo
Alfa
is
Romeo
going
podium.
to pull one out of the bag?
I think they can.
Okay.
I think they could. That's my prediction for next year, an Alfa Romeo podium.
They're worse than
That's
my
not going to be
well-
short. It's going to be Bottas.
They're worse than my predictions, and my predictions are ludicrous.
When was the last Alfa Romeo podium?
Let me Google it.
It must be.
When was the last Alfa Romeo podium?
I actually can't think.
Ages ago.
Years ago. Decades ago.
Katie looks so confused.
Let me say.
That's amazing.
It's trying to tell me it's 1963. I highly doubt it.
I don't think it'd be too far off that, to be fair.
Yeah, I
The
don't
last
think it's,
F1
like,
podium was
very recent.
1984.
Oh,
It says
1984.
1984. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Kate.
No one's
podium
alive.
next year.
Actually,
Maybe
none
I
of us
was-
were alive.
Yeah, it was Riccardo Patrese.
We've never witnessed one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't think
if we
anyone
get
wins.
an Alfa Romeo podium, we will get a
Boy.
class win.
Nikita
Did not
Mazepin.
have a great weekend.
No.
Oh, dear.
Shall we get on to the race? Shall we just do it? Poor Haas. Let's do it. Gracie,
It says
Gracie's getting ready. She's like, yeah, let's go.
Like,
It just
Let's
it just
go,
said on
Gracie.
Google.
Let's go. Oh, I
It
don't
just
know.
Let me
on
take
Google.
a deep breath for this.
Is Alfa Romeo a car?
Yes, it is.
That's what it says on Google.
It is.
So,
Okay, I'm ready.
first one.
Right,
Okay.
let's start off at the start.
Yeah,
Let's
very,
go
very
from there.
start.
The very, very start. Lights
Anna,
out and
tell us
away we
about
go.
the
Let's
start.
start from then.
Right, so the start. Oh my goodness, there's someone at the door. There. I feel like everyone at the front had a really good start, you know.
Mm-hmm.
First corner, second corner, perfection. And then they were like, I can't, I literally, because we had no commentary, so it was like, and you can't see the timings up on the screen, so it's like, what's going on? So technically, I've got no idea what actually happened. I'm
I
just
mean,
there like predicting, going through social media, like, never knew that happened.
The first dramatic thing to happen was Schumacher.
Yeah, Mick crashing.
Yeah.
That was for his dad.
Yeah, wasn't that 22 again where Charles crashed in?
Yeah.
Wally, yeah, it was there.
That's that's the exact same thing that happened.
Mm.
That
Everyone's
turn
saying
is
it's so stupid
changing.
now, not a red flag. There was a red flag for Charles.
It took
There
forever
was a
for that red flag.
for me.
You could,
The thing is that I think with like the delay in the red flag was the fact that nobody had an idea like if the tyre wall was actually damaged, and if it wasn't damaged and they called a red flag, then people would be
Be a
like,
bit
oh, well, what was the
pointless.
point of that?
Yeah.
I mean, there were people who were still saying, why is there a red flag? Why is there a red flag?
Because if the tyre
But-
was damaged, you need that red flag out. It's just
Charles
annoying.
Yes,
did.
of course.
Yeah, no. There was a red flag for Charles in practice, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
When you
yeah.
when you
because they ended the
compare them
session.
though, when
They
you
ended the
compare the two
session.
crashes, they were different.
Yeah.
Charles came off a lot worse.
Yeah.
Charles
well.
was a massive impact. Like, that was a
Yeah.
bang.
What did they do? They were working on it till, what did they say, like 4:30 in the morning because their curfew, and they worked through the curfew, wasn't it, or something? I think
Mm.
something along them lines. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the first red flag, but everyone had, well, not everyone, but a lot of people had pitted just before that. Red flag came out. Lucky for, was it Max,
Max.
Carlos? Ocon? Did Ocon pit? I don't think he did he? No.
No, I don't think he
I know
did.
that. I know that Stroll and they all did. Aston Martin did.
Yeah.
I know that Lando did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Lando was
Lando
annoying.
was annoying.
Yeah.
Before we carry on, so obviously Lando was in the pen and he was saying when there's obviously a red safety car, you can obviously come in and pit. So then you lose your track position. But then if it is a red flag, you still gain that track position because you can pit obviously in there and change the tyres. So I don't know what you guys think, if there should be a rule saying you can't change it if it's under safety car or red flag. Because Lando was
a
quite annoyed about
gamble.
that.
Yeah.
It's a
It is
gamble.
a gamble.
If he-
It's a gamble. It's your choice. Yeah.
Yeah, if he didn't pit before and he would have had the opportunity to have a free pit stop, he wouldn't have said that. But it
Yeah.
was just because that essentially ruined his race. So I can completely understand him being annoyed at what happened. But if we switch it and it wouldn't have happened to him, then he would be fine.
Yeah,
Then
it's just
think
the
he should be able to touch the car or change tyres, to be fair, under the red flag, but that's just my opinion.
I think
No,
it's
I
too
think
bad
that,
with
yeah.
tyres. I think changing like parts of the car should be allowed, but I think changing tyres isn't as bad.
It's not
Yeah,
it's not as necessary
If you lose your rear
Unless there's
wing,
the
you're
fact-
gonna have to do that, aren't you? So
It's like when we look at, where was it? Ooh, was it Imola? Where Lewis Hamilton completely unlapped himself, changed his front wing and his tyres.
Yeah, it's just the gamble, isn't it? It's the gamble of racing. Like, it can
You know
always
what I mean?
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So-
Lewis and Mercedes obviously weren't happy about that thing with Max, obviously with Max being able to change his tyres. However, how bad would have Imola been for them if that red flag hadn't have been in place? You
And
know
they
what I mean?
didn't change their tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a gamble.
like-
The choice thing. So obviously, Mercedes called them in, thinking they could carry on, and then not knowing what a lap later there would be a safety, like a red flag. Sorry. So I think it's because you never know what is coming, especially on tracks like that, which are brand new. No one will ever. You won't know until it's happened.
Yeah.
Especially Haas with no simulator. Maybe that's why they had a bad weekend, because they had no sim to see what it was like.
I feel like Mick has access to a simulator.
Yeah, he's
Surely
Yeah,
he has access to one.
Surely he's got
Yeah.
one.
I don't understand how it's so hard to get a simulator. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. Like, you have like people like my friend. She's not a racing driver, but she's got a sim.
Mm.
But
Yeah. I guess
I
it's
feel
with
like
the
next year in March, I feel like there might. I feel like how do I put it in the words? Because they might expect more red flags. They might like not as pit as early or things. Or like think about the fact that there could be red flags, so that could change the way they like do their pit stops.
Oh yeah,
and
'cause
stuff.
it's coming after Bahrain, isn't it?
March the 23rd.
what's
yeah,
coming.
it's like in 90 days or something. We're there again.
Oh,
For what?
here we
I
go.
For
can't
what?
wait.
Testing.
No,
For testing.
No,
No, for the race.
Bahrain.
It's the
Really?
second race of the season. Yes.
In Jeddah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they need a bit more time to fix that track. If I'm
it needs serious repairs.
It needs finishing for start.
I want to see the
Yeah.
F3 there. I want to see the F3 there.
I want to see F3 there. I said to my dad, F3 would be
F3
so
there?
good. Smaller.
You can no.
There's
Every
like
car
20 cars
right?
in
Every
every.
So many cars.
F3 there would be something else.
No.
It would be like gone.
I can just imagine like Leclerc and Hauger. Novalak was there, but like Novalak and Doohan and all challenging each other, and
Scared for
that'd
my
be
life.
fun.
You're going like 5 wide round there. Them lot will try. Jesus.
I was gonna say,
We really
you
want
know-
to be civil today, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we're just talking around the big elephant in the room that we don't want to talk about. We just
We'll get
like-
to it.
Let's do them.
Vanessa, there's like 2 other stops before then.
Yeah, we'll do the second
Oh,
restart
I'm
then.
in no rush, guys.
So we had the first red flag. We've got another standing start.
That standing start was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No.
If it didn't work the first time, why would you do it again?
Yeah.
I know. Was it in F2? They did like a rolling
they had
start.
to do a rolling
They did that
start.
flop.
Honestly. Mercedes were crying over the fact that Red Bull did a practice start in the pit lane.
Oh my god.
I mean, Max was crying.
If it was the other way around,
I
Yeah.
think
Here we
Well,
go. Here we
let's
go.
not start with
Here we go. I
if
can
it
feel
was
it.
the other way around.
come on, we all know Christian Horner would be on the phone.
I
Yeah.
think as well he was moaning because can you remember when Lewis got dawned for doing a practice start?
Yeah.
Where was it? I can't remember where it was, but he got dawned for doing
Russia.
it. Yeah.
Russia.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not like Lewis was playing by the rules the whole way to the starting grid, was he?
I can't lie to you. Can you imagine if one point this weekend Lewis got a reprimand?
Can you
Yeah, we-
imagine?
Yeah.
He'd have a race ban for
Total Wolf would be typing up all the emails in the world.
So the red is Verstappen and the blue is Hamilton. Go on,
I love how
girl.
we're doing a spinny wheel
There
to
we go.
decide the world
3,
championship.
2,
Imagine if this was
One.
actually how it started.
my hands are shaking. 3, go.
Hey!
Yeah,
Beautifully done.
it knows. It just knows.
It does.
That's
You
my
know what's weird
prediction.
though? Me and Gracie, right? Literally every time I was looking at a number, it was number 44. I was looking on the percentage in my phone, it was 44. I looked at the time, it was
I do
14, 44.
that. I get
I was on
33s all
my
the time.
video and it was 14 minutes 44, and like everything I was looking at was 44, and then I was like, maybe this is a sign, and then Lewis won, and I was like,
Yeah.
well,
I do that.
Well,
my
I saw
McDonald's
some-
total. My McDonald's total came to £3.33 today.
I saw
Wow.
a Dutch person on the motorway.
That's a sign.
I mean, they're here everywhere, but I don't care. It's a
I had a
sign.
lovely Max fan with me on the weekend, so it was all right. Never thought I'd say that.
What are you trying to
Arabella.
say?
We're not that
No,
bad.
Anna secretly hates us all.
Yeah, I know. In the winter season, Anna is going to block us all.
Yeah.
Unless Hamilton
Right.
wins, then she'll gloat in our faces all for the rest of
I've
the
got
year.
my predictions.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay, we need to know
Yeah.
who's going to be world champion again.
Max.
Of course, thank you.
I'm a real fan.
I am a real fan, but the wheel doesn't lie.
I'm losing hope already. Losing faith
Right.
in Max already.
Are we ready for this? So I
The wheel
think
doesn't lie.
podium. Podium. Perez, Verstappen, Bottas in that order.
Where's Hamilton going to be? In the ocean?
Oh no. I don't really know.
What was it? Paris, Verstappen, Bottas?
Yeah. I hope it's fourth.
Okay, what happens?
Stroll is going to be out, and so is Ocon. Because they just are.
Who's picking up the puncture?
Okay.
Alonso and Gasly, they're going to have a bit of wheel to wheel.
You really want that to happen, don't you? You said that last time as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see that. 6 to 10 second win margin.
6 to 10 seconds from Paris
Yeah.
to Verstappen.
6 to 10 seconds in between Perez and Verstappen when Perez wins.
Okay.
And then finally, I know this isn't F1, but I'm saying that Liam Lawson wins an F2 race, one of the three.
I thought he was going to say the championship then. I was like, hold up, babes. Have you seen Oscar Piastri?
Oscar
no.
is on fire.
And Oscar will win the F2 as well as Schwartzman in second.
Oh, are we doing F2
You'll
predictions too?
But I just thought I'd stick that one in because I'm watching.
Yuri Vips to win the F2 race.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
please.
my god, wait, look at my WhatsApp background. I mean, it's quite iconic, I'm not gonna lie.
But
Okay, someone hit me with predictions.
For the F2.
I think, I
No,
think
for
Lewis
the
will win.
F1, for the F2, any predictions you want to hit me with?
F1. Russell to DNF in his last race for
Whoa.
Williams.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
That's big.
I wouldn't be scared.
Okay, and your podium?
My podium, Hamilton, Verstappen,
No? Oh, yeah,
Leclerc.
wait, sorry.
Hamilton, Verstappen, Leclerc.
Like that.
I don't. That makes me sad.
Well, who gets fastest lap then? Because if Max gets fastest lap, we have a
Fastest lap.
problem.
Fastest lap, Pierre Gasly,
Nice. I like that.
the Gasman.
Safe move.
Safe move. DNFs, George Russell and Yuki Tsunoda. Wind margin of win margin of 10 to 15 seconds. That's it from me. Sorry, George fans.
Well, sorry, Max fans.
I think I might need to retire this shirt.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go with Max, Bottas, Hamilton.
She's really thinking about it there.
I am. I was thinking I can just see it. Right. Max, Bottas, Hamilton. Only because. And then the fastest lap will go to Checo.
Safe.
Win margin 3 seconds. I think it's going to be like to the wire.
Okay, anything else?
Any DNFs?
Oh yeah, DNFs. My DNFs are I don't want people to come for me. Danny Rick.
Oh my days. That was so random.
It's great seeing Arabella both in their McLaren merch.
I know, that's what I mean. I love him. You know, I love him. I didn't want anybody to come for me. But Danny Rick, I just don't think he'll get along with the track in this McLaren. I've just got this fear. And then I think you're gonna have to pick, like, it's gonna be like a Latifi or a Mick or a Mazepin. One of them at the lower end.
There were 2 Haas mechanics in front of me at the queue of the airport today. It's just where, like, I hope your life's going well, guys.
Were they the ones on TikTok?
I don't know. They're both wearing Under Armour striping matching tops, and one had a Haas mask, the other had a Haas beanie. And before I thought, oh my god, that kind of looks like Mick's hat, and then I was like, oh, it is. It's like,
maybe it was Mick.
He was rather old and large. But like Mick's, like, have you seen Mick's trainers' calves?
Yeah.
They are
On
huge.
TikTok.
Yeah, I was like, the size of those legs. Wow. Go you.
Who's next for the
Okay.
podium?
Who's next?
What my predictions? I'm gonna go for Lewis winning.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go for. See, Red Bull were good last year, but Lewis did have long COVID, so.
And the track's changed.
Yeah, and the track's changed. So Lewis, let's go for a little bit of. Should we go for a little Bottas and Carlos Sainz?
Chile.
And then Chile is Hugman. And then I feel like AlphaTauri are going to have a failed pit stop. Don't know what's giving me that vibe, but I've been thinking of it.
As long as it's not Pierre, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to get fastest lap? I feel like somewhere where there's going to be a big margin and someone's going to change their tyres and they're going to be like, right, let's get fastest lap. Let's go Max fastest lap. And then the win margin is going to be 4.7 seconds.
Precise.
Precise.
Any DNFs?
I don't think any. I feel like the track does it seem DNF-y?
I'm thinking that. I feel like.
Did anyone DNF last year?
If anything, it'll be mechanical.
Bottas, didn't he?
Wasn't it 2
Let's
racing?
check. Let's check. Abu Dhabi 2020. There we go.
I think Checo.
Retired Sergio Perez was the only retirement.
Oh, well done, Gracie.
Power
Let's
unit
hope
failure.
Checo, yeah.
Okay, who wants to
Ooh.
go next?
Okay, so I think Lewis. I think Checo. Then Max. And then I say no DNFs. But I do feel like there's going to be an incident between Mick and Mazepin. And the win margin will be I say like 5-6 seconds. That's mine.
Lewis wins, then Bottas and Perez. No DNFs. And I'm thinking Carlos Sainz could have a bad pit stop. Yeah, that's it. Not feeling anything spicy for the last.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I think it might be a bit boring.
We're all underestimating the new layout.
We'll see on Thursday when they do the track
Go watch Quadrant's TikTok. I mean YouTube video. They were racing in it, driving in it. Give you a little bit of an idea.
A 10 to 15 second difference between last year and this year at that circuit is quite a lot.
Yeah.
So have they taken a part of a corner off, or they've made it, or is it all just like one straight?
Haven't they made it like?
We've made it so it's a bit more. I don't know.
Like
less boring.
Curved.
Yeah.
Yeah. No straights all the time. In other words.
Yeah.
Literally there. Wait.
Oh, okay.
It's like like there.
Okay.
Made it more like.
It looks quite tight. But we'll remove.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. We will see you next week when the championship has been decided.
Bye.
See you later.
Bring the action.